Dren starts to make his way towards top mid. There's no one close enough on A to find out if anybody's even there. James wondering, Buster looking back towards these windows once again. We've got a first grenade in. James flash off the position, but Buster will hold for now. He sees gratification, sees the bomb, and James delivering as well, but not for long.
It looks like they should be able to get the bomb down in time, but there's still a retake to be worrying about. Avangar are now coming in from every single angle, every single position. Catwalk, market, B apartments. Well, maybe not the B apartments anymore. JKS deals with that one quite handily as Sanji pushes his way forwards from Catwalk. Kika now gets a look in from the market door, going for the engagement, finds himself Jacob. There's one more to go on the bomb side itself. Kika trying to find gratification, trying to get him to commit to a peak, but they're just delaying. They know that they can win this with time if nothing else, and there goes the fight for Sanji. Kika committed around the corner, trying to find these players again. They know it's all about time right now, and Kika is running out of it as he tries to push the fight, but he knows he can't do this. The respect there for Renegades. The reload comes in, he can't get the fight. Knives are out, but the round has been won by Renegades.
Grenades across the board though for Avangar, which could be an issue. Will he spot the players jumping out? He will. Perfect stuff from James. So a safer game. You really have to be careful about the apex of your jump, and that is perfectly timed. Maybe he got some kind of cue. He's got the MP9, he has the jump, but not the best weapon for the job. Gratification takes his face off. Buster's in a good spot. Hasn't got a crossfire. His teammate can't really play off him just yet. There's 29 seconds on the clock, and there's pressure for Renegades. They don't have the man advantage. Dren's position is known now, but this is buying time for the CTs to rotate. There's nowhere to plant the bomb just yet. JKS with a two-man spray down. The garden hose is out, and now James is alone, 1v2.
Even though he has no Kevlar, but JKS playing the headshot position. Pretty close here, looking to slow things down with the smoke, and of course the CZ in this position has been extremely dangerous. We've seen many players at this major do damage with the CZ here. Could be key. What can Kika accomplish? Will they push through the smoke? Will they have any utility to deal with this position? Kika looking away for the flashbangs periodically, waiting for the moment. Has to pick perfect timing. The lineup comes through. Gets a double off the CZ. Jane with that scout doing lethal damage as well. Two players left here now for Renegades on the bomb site. The spray comes through. They still need to get the bomb, and they have time to do it, but there's so much pressure on them here.
Vanguard slowing things down. They don't need to fight to the death at the moment because the bomb needs to get planted, and that's to their advantage. They're buying time for Buster. He's racing into Palace. Renegades, what can they possibly do? They can't rotate because they give up all the weapons. They have a rough idea of where most people are, and that's information they can try to use, but they're running out of time. There's 20 seconds on the clock. There's a triangle of doom. They're surrounded from all positions. Jacob with a grenade in his hand. Buster's gone past the angle already, and that is the round there. Has to be the round, surely. Has to do what he can, but he can't. Like with record time.
Oh, did he get caught there? Oh no.
I don't think Adren has seen him. He's got no idea. As is looking for two, he's greedy. He's a glutton. He wants the cake. He wants the sauce. Can he find a second player? He can. They're lining up for him, and there they both go. That is the round over. Renegades are so successful with these window boosts.
Sanji's getting aggressive. My God, he just goes for it. That's insane. I don't know how he converts that, but he does, and Buster does as well. Now Renegades are in hot water.
Surprise! And the second AWP is on the B bomb site. James has the window shot. He'll avoid the flashbangs, and it's 5 versus 1. Jacob's alone now. And again, they had to win this round. No bomb plant. Very likely, their money's gonna suck. He's got to do some damage, but nothing doing just yet. It's all peripheral damage.
The Eagles can't really do much without utility. That's not bad. That's not bad.
James will still hold the position. Should still be impossible to plant the bomb unless there's another pick. There's Buster activating as gratification makes his way over. Now Adren will take the position of James. And then there was Liaz, 1 versus 3, forced forward towards that triple position. He doesn't have the bomb, it's by default, but maybe he has a chance to win the round. 29 seconds. He has Kevlar, he's got 40 HP. He's got position to plant the bomb now.
Uh-oh, this is getting very scary. It's more than damage done. They're threatening to win the round. Lias with this deagle. Looking extremely focused. Buster, he can't afford to miss, but the plant has to come in. Lias can't be faking this. He needs to get the plant. That's time for Buster to move in, and he does the damage.
If you're on a T side and you can force CTs to respond to you rather than play their own game, as Avangar like to do, then that can certainly help. But James is still an issue in this connector position. That was a close one. You could see the pixel gap towards the B bomb site. You do not walk peek those angles for a reason. He's learned the hard way. You can see the bomb is in the apartments at present to be collected by JKS in this 3 versus 5.
Maybe that's a lapse of focus there, James. They have been seeing those double ops out on Avangar frequently, especially from B position. James looking back into middle here. Avangar staying active, but Azza, he could turn the tide, he could make the difference. Picks up a frag, and that will make things a little bit easier here. But there's 30 seconds to go. They have to get the bomb into B. It's the only option. Azza tries to push forwards. There has to be a trade. There's the trade. It's JKS moving into the B bomb site. JKM playing to kill the rotation there from the jungle position. This is key. Both players have to perform here. JKM's down. All on JKS now.
2 rifles and the AWP. It's just about winning a round at this point. Although the money is low, but that has to be the priority. You can spray that position from the window. James can actually shoot. If you notice his line up, that's a very nice grenade. They've got time, they're patient.
Crossfire between JKS and Leas. Is it going to pay off though? There's the flashbang, still good enough. They will be free to get the headshots. JKS annihilates 2 players. The executioner, JKS, on the B bomb site, cleans up the opposition, and it doesn't seem like there's much left to do here for Adren. He is stuck in the B apartments. There's nowhere to go, and Azza will finish it off.
Will it be towards the site? What's being deployed? There's a huge gap by the bench. Stanzi will take advantage of that. Bomb being planted again. James is still lurking in a mid position. The bomb's been denied though. They've got to get it planted soon. They have to, but maybe James will activate now.
Uh-oh, things are getting really dangerous. The smokes have gone. That was the cover to plant. This bomb site's so exposed, there's no place to actually plant safely at this point. They have to frag out, or they have to rotate out. One of the two. And it looks like they're going for the frags here. Taking the aim battles. Spray comes through for Buster, but it's only going to be one hit. It's looking like it's all Renegades. And indeed, JKS shuts it down with a kill onto Kika.
JKS with a very timely HE grenade. So far, so good in that respect. But there's a smoke. That's it for Renegades. No support flashes, nothing. They've got to frag out.
And JKS in a key position, but Gratisfaction as well, working that AWP like a dream from Triple, and it just gets worse for Avangar because JKS activates as well from the shallow position, and now Kika, he's not really got anywhere to go, and it's up to Jane, but he just has to try to maybe even keep this AWP alive, try to do some amount of damage. They can't leave this round with no damage. Great flick, but the punish is guaranteed for JKS. Top of the smoke and Buster, see anything? Ooh, just barely not. There's boost all over the place here. One towards Catwalk. It looks like Renegades will have a superior boost, and they're not looking too bad here, but James will find a way to bring an advantage back into Avangar's favor, and Kika starts to work into the A bomb site. JKS though, he's got a feeling, his intuition has been sparked. He knows something might be up here. He's in a key position to hold on to this bomb site for Renegades.
Avangar know there are 2 players towards B because of the boost, so time is on their side. If they can push with good time and win the duel, Adren punishes the rotation. JKS taken out. Again, so important on the A bomb site. Good position, but he can't make it work on this occasion. That leaves Liaz from B. Hounds the mid position, outstaying the welcome in mid. Not that I feel nervous about this. The grenades continue to come in. Jacob, only good for 1. Azza looking to deliver, but he'll get taken out. Kika, impact frags. Gratisfaction won't fight to the death. 4 bullets, rotates away. 3 versus 3. They need that personnel up. Sanji lurking towards the B bomb site. There's potential to split now if Adren can make his way into the apartments. We've got James lurking. Gratisfaction takes one to the face. Now Liaz has a lot to do. Sanji's creeping alone. Maybe the bomb's been spotted, but perhaps not. Is he going to keep going? Liaz might actually have the jump on him. Sanji, does he choose his position? No, he doesn't, but he's still alive for now. That's the information, though. But JKS is so far away. He's just standing at Palace, and he's not really rotating just yet. Surely that's a bomb on the radar. Surely he's got to go for it. But it might be a lurker. Liaz has so much to do. He's playing time. He needs that rotation. JKS is still not coming just yet. 19 seconds to plant the bomb. Sanji's creeping, but James out of nowhere.
Yeah, decisions had to be made, and James and Angie make this painful. They try to go for the double peak, but the timing's not perfect. James dies! And JKS, has he got time? There's no kit. Has he got time? This is going to be so close. 5 seconds. Can JKS make it work? Right down to the wire, and he's managed to do it. JKS again cannot be stopped, having the game of his life.
Bomb side, the grenades start to stream in. We've got instant reaction. Jacob coming through connector again. Jacob and JKS, the double J, the jugs, they're so important to defend A for Renegades.
JKS has been an absolute juggernaut. Oh, the lineup for JKM is absolutely disgusting. He gets a triple straight away, crippling the push. Avangar just have James and Kika, and they don't have time. This bomb plant has to go down. James won't be stopped. Kika takes control, defends CT, and now it's down to Liaz and Gratisfaction on the way back in. They have no utility. Liaz is on an MP9, swaps out for the M4. In they go. James spots it as he crosses over towards Ticket. And Keycode is there as well. They have to find the perfect timing. James on the crouch. Gratisfaction takes it down. Keycode is all on James now. All on James. Has to pick the perfect moment. Looking for it, and he gets it. That's the bomb diffuser down, and now it's just one more to go. Gratisfaction, he tried to hold his nerve. but Faction takes it, and he has time. Renegades move to 15. Can you believe it?
Azo, who's really good for multi-frag, he's got it in 4,
Oh!
and Faction is the first one to fall. But again, Jacob's only got a Desert Eagle, and now he's dead. The rifles remain with the MP9.
JKS is still alive with an AK-47 though, James. If Azza can hold this position, and he looks like he might be able to do so, takes down Buster. Maybe they'll go towards the A-bomb site where JKS is, and it looks like they may be thinking about that. They still have all the options available to them. This smoke is very annoying. You don't necessarily want to push that. You have the advantage, you have the numbers. Take it easy, the smoke goes away. Avangar start to flow through onto that A-bomb site now, but JKS, he lurks around the corner, having an incredible display of skill so far, but Sanji has a better position. He'll shut him down, and Avangar, they've secured overtime against Renegades. My God, James, we're going to get more of this. Playing a retake position. Okay, he's going past the smoke. He's looking to do big damage. It's all on JKS. If he can get 2 to 3 kills, that's what he needs to try to save this. There's a chance. There's number 1. There's number 2. JKS moves around the side of default, but he'll finally be taken down. Has he done enough, though?
There's a gap for Liaz. He's had a quiet game so far, but he might just see a Dren. He's forced away by the flashbang. That could have been everything, but it ended up being nothing. In the meantime, Jacob is flanking. He's towards that A-ramp position. Faction with Graves towards CT for his teammate. Sanji's been taken out. The flank has been activated. Now the remaining players of Avangar are in a sandwich, and that sandwich does not taste very nice at all. Buster, 1 versus 3. Needs to make a forward play. Don't know where he is. Just Jake gets his bell rung, though. 10 HP for Buster. Switches out for another rifle. 16 bullets, but they won't matter. Faction. He's playing on hard mode right now. However, difficulty will be reduced somewhat with Jacob making his way over. There's initial engagement. There's 1 kill, instant trade though. Jacob is here. He has to deliver, but there's too many man now for Avangar in 3 different places, and they have the bomb site.
Speaking of delivering, Keycut has been doing excellent work, and I don't know what Renegades can find here, but of course they've got to go for it. Final round of this half, and Buster's waiting around the corner. It's going to have to be really fast. He's going to have to predict this one. And there you go. He does take down Buster, but there's 3 more to go, and they know where he's coming from this time. And Keycut, of course, takes him out. Slow down at all towards Connector. Very confident stuff from him. Avangar starting to feel pressured here, James, on this defense, and Jacob opens things up. Nice trade from James, but can he get out of there?
Going back to the well, he is aggressive, he's angry, the bomb has been dropped, but Azza can collect it. Man advantage for Avangar, but they've got no one towards CT. They've lost Keycut, the impact frag man for the squad. Renegades need to get that bomb down fast. They go for the safe plant, the bad plant, but with CT, maybe it's not so bad. Look at the rotation from the CTs. We've got Sanji making his way towards ramp. We've got James. We've got double orbs in Connector. It's a weird retake. There's a chance for Renegades.
It really is. Would you want any other players from Renegades in this position with the AKs other than Azza and JKS, I wonder? As Azza looks to hold down the flank and JKS has to hold down the brunt of the attack from the connector. Azza, he's done his job. Now JKS has to combine with him to take down the remainder, and they're not looking bad, are they? Jane with the AK doesn't know where to go for the spray as these players are all coming from both sides. There's no one to look, and Renegades have done it again. Strong, and you know what? The pace is going to kick off very quickly here as we see they're just going to run into the B-bomb site. That's not too bad, is it? And here comes the charge. Adren in position. Spray looking good. Nowhere to go. Adren removing absolutely every opponent from the B-bomb site. Oh my God, that ended so quickly. Well, can Renegades again find a way back in? It's looking terrible. James with the peek from high. There's the shot through the smoke, and Renegades smartly waiting that one out, but they will take position towards the bomb site. Keycut on the boost. Able to find anything. James somehow pushes bench. How is that happening? James looking to get out of there, and he's going to manage to do that.
He wanted to go back again. Mac 10 just not happening for the retake, and JKS is alone now. 1 versus 4. Once again, he's asked a lot of, but it won't happen. A 0-3 half for Avangar. He's carrying the bomb. There is debate from Sanji, but there's no pull of the trigger from Faction. I don't think Avangar have any idea what's going on, but now they do. What are they up to at the moment? Running distraction. As it gets taken out in the meantime, Faction fighting for his life. His teammates are nowhere near him. He delivers a tag, but no frag just yet. And down he goes. Liaz is in the market. We've got 2 players in the red for Avangar in this 3v3. Sanji with the AWP. Liaz the smoke to create some space. Can they get out of this market position? Renegades are all coming from the same spot.
Swapping out for that AK-47. I think JKS killed 2 players on Cowl from the A-bomb site. That's unreal. Now, Keycut waits around the smoke hole here. JKS doing more damage. He is absolutely unstoppable here. Sanji looking for the play out the window. Gets the first one. The smoke goes away just in time, though. Keycut! Oh, with the look! And that's 22. That's map 1 for Avangar. And they held on for so long, but so did Renegades. These two teams are inseparable. What an epic way to start this series.
The lurk smoke to create some space. Jacob going for some pops. Won't find anything just yet. There we go. There's the first one to Sanji. Now he can hold position. We've got the support flashbangs from Renegades as they rotate in.
They're sitting ducks, James. They can't get out of the choke point. They're stuck by the smoke. They can't get any position. The bomb's down on the ground. They're all in the corner. JKS absolutely ravaging this push. For Renegades players, it's looking very difficult indeed. Nice start from Jane, but the masses start to appear.
So again, it's team-wide swingers. They still have control of long, Avangar. Renegades have to deliver in this position. They've got no support flashbangs, just try peeking, and now Gratisfaction is in trouble. He's alone on the site. He's got time on his side. So far, so good. He needs 1v1 engagement. Doesn't find a fatal shot. There's a flick for him, though. 20 seconds left. He knows there's somebody long, attracting attention. He's got to do something, but he can't. Buster gets the frag, but the bomb can't go down just yet. Jacob now alone and out of position, but quickly he's coming up. That's the bomb carrier, Jacob, and down he goes. 10 seconds for Buster. Can he get there in time? He might just be able to do it.
He's made it. He's actually made it. Jacob wasn't sure. He had to play it safe, and now he comes through the smoke looking for the headshot. He's absolutely precise. There's 50 seconds left, so Renegades can't 100% know if there's a commitment here, although they are going to be figuring it out one way or another. Adrenaline gets the push, he gets the kill. JKS now with that AWP. Can't see anything above the flames, and the bomb's going to go down for short, and in the flames he will burn as Jacob makes an appearance from Catwalk, and he's going to take down one, but the trays are looking good here for Avangar. The first round might be on the cards. Yeah, threatening that long position, but Avangar are looking quite steady here.
Gratisfaction with the Desert Eagle out. Can't even pull the trigger. Liaz now, he's got 3 bullets in his magazine and 3 players to find, so down to the USP. Not going to be able to fall back. Sanji with a huge headshot.
As you mentioned, investigates that close position. I don't think anyone's ever seen this. That flashbang covered as they're pushing across as well. It's perfect. Oh, the transfer not looking too bad there for Adrenaline. There comes the Max 7, but Buster's going to deal with that.
Action everywhere. JKS has a gap to play with for the time being. Avangar trying to cross. JKS waiting for the support flashes, but too many targets as they're trying to hold things down now. It won't work out. Renegades are going to be broke unless they can do something in this round, but they have a HE for utility. Sanji's low, as is Adren, but maybe it's time to save.
Looks like they aren't going to take any more risks, although Buster... Renegades are very quick to respond. That flashbang earlier gave them all the hints that they needed to go for the rotation. They're going to have a fight here. The MP9 looking to do damage. Can't find enough though. Jane picks off as they take down JKS. He was key. Now they can take the side. There goes Azza through the smoke with the MP9. Swaps out for the AWP. What can he find? The flick is going to miss. 2 players left here for Avangar as Azza prevents them from taking the site. And they don't have time to mess around. They've got to take Azza down. They've got to get that bomb down.
Do they... What's the play here? They can't really run towards B. It would be scary. 13 seconds. Why is only one person going towards the side for Avangar? It's going to work out regardless. You never know if the T's have rotated out. They've left one player there, but they'll quickly find the information. Not everybody crossing for Avangar in case there's a push from the CTs. There is a boost, however, which might catch these players while they're still on the ramp. Buster looking for players towards the Gandalf position. Liaz has been sprayed down, but Jacob could do a lot. There's the bomb now on the floor. A T by the car position. Man advantage for Renegades, and the bomb needs to get planted soon because they're only going to get closer.
The health is very low for Renegades, but Gratisfaction from Catwalk is so annoying because Buster, to get that bomb, he's got to jump up and he's be very exposed. There's no real safe position to plant, especially with that smoke down. The CTs can play close to the smoke, which will shut down other planting spots here. And they can't afford to have a stalemate. There are timers against them to get the bomb down. James with a whip. And Buster, he's found a moment. He's found a window. He's picked up the plant. The boost, though, from Jacob looking to go for the punish. Buster defends. That's key. 3 versus 3 now on the retake for Renegades. As Gratisfaction initiates the flank. James is ready, waiting, looking to pull the trigger. As soon as Gratisfaction turns the corner, the flashbang whiz, and he hits the shot. James doing it. Adrenaline doing it. Down to JKS once again. How many times has that been the story for Renegades? But now the B split becomes a stronger play. But Avangar, we know them to have devastating set pieces on the A-bomb site, James, so maybe it doesn't even matter.
If they do push, Liaz has 1 flashbang he could jump throw for his teammates. There's the palm tree flash. It goes off behind the palm tree, so the T's can't see it coming. But no, the bomb's rotating away from the A-bomb site, and there are 3 players on A, but still there's some presence from Avangar. Okay, Jacob by the boxes outside the B-bomb site. Got 2 players coming his way. They're lining up for him, but they'll get the frag. JKS must deliver. 17 seconds to plant the bomb, but the bomb seems to be going The bomb's in CT spawn, 13 seconds. Where's it going to go? There seems to be confusion. It's going to go somewhere. JKS still alive, still standing. There's no time. Jane runs in with the bomb. He has to help his teammates. The flashbang. Oh my God, he's going to survive. 2 seconds, he can't do it. That was absolute madness. There were so many things going on.
Take the jiggle every so often, and Dren can't make it work on the spray. What the hell was that from Azza? That's a beautiful recovery. Now Leah's looking to defend, and there has to be a punish to flashbang. It's not going to be coming in. Jane with the peak, the raw peak will get the job done as JKM and JKS now.
She's on the flank. Sanji is so active. He's more active than a pandemic virus. Jacob's taken out, and JKS is left now with 4 HP. It will, so they can't set up the further mollies, but they can get a headshot, and that might be enough. Pushing towards the site, now they can go for the short plant unless Liaz can hold his position. 22 seconds on the clock. Gratisfaction still with angles. Jacob activating as well. This might be the last round for Renegades in the half, but they really need it. Liaz still in Goose. Avangar pushing slowly, but Liaz delivering another one. Looking for more. The trades are here, and Buster's alone 1 versus 3. They are right on top of him, and it will be a 5th round for Renegades at half-time.
Where you can get fast information, but maybe there's too much information here because of 3 players. He manages to get around the corner in time to save himself, but he will not be able to live for too much longer.
Are Renegades going too slow? You start to wonder as Buster's about to spot some players on short. There's one taken out. He could fall back. Doesn't need to fight to the death. He's got range with the USPs, and that is the go signal for Renegades to move towards that short position. Keycut is here, though there are flashbangs, but maybe James can help out. He's pretty far back at the moment, but Keycut continues with the headshots, and another one from Keycut. He's got 3 so far, and now JKS is left alone.
He has the PT50 Elysians, but he has no Kevlar, so he has that accuracy like the USPs. Trying to get the first tap there. Keycut has been really difficult to stop, but finally JKS will put a stop to him, and now the bomb site is open and available. But JKS, there could still be more players around the corner, and he gets another shot, but it's just simply too many players.
Deploy the grenades. He can hear that he's close enough. You can see it on the radar. So that's some extra information for the CT side. They've got counter flashes. They've got 3 players towards the A bomb site. Sanji instantly going for the flank now. We'll see if he can get there fast enough. Jane looking on a low ground, but his teammates in CT spawn. There's a tag. Jacob with 2 HP now, but the first frag comes from JKS, and there's more to be done here. Going for the MP9, but he can't fire it fast enough. The bomb's going to get planted. Sanji will die as well. Renegades refuse to lose again.
Tease from left and right. As Gratisfaction goes and commits, and he actually wins the battle.
He has been gifted a scout. He demanded it, and he took it in time. He hasn't fallen, and now Jacob can't really choose. He can't fight this choke point because he's got 3 people facing him. He's stuck in the door. This is not like this, Renegades, please.
Maybe they feel committed because they want to protect the weapons. You can see Az is trying to get rid of those weapons, but you can only do so much. And
4 versus 3, man advantage for Avangar, surely going to get worse. That flashbang buys time for Sanji to come in from the back. Keycut contributing as well. Sanji, not too many sound cues. He's done some damage. This could be capitalized upon, but there's still a chance for Renegades to stabilize. But look at their HP.
Yeah, they have utility, though, to maybe make things a bit easier, cut off some positions, cut off lines of sight. But Jane, he's ready, he's waiting, he has the scout, and he's got a frag, he's got a scalp. JKS collects the AK, the smoke to try and survive, but Jane comes in again. There's no smokes. They have 4 flashbangs, that's it. They got a frag out.
Yeah, they've got the AKs, they've got the Krieg, but Avangar have got a Keycut, and he'll deploy some grenades. He's just buying time for the rotation, that's it. There could be a 3-man peak now, which is something we normally talk about from Renegades of old in this position, but Jacob's looking to clear house. He's got 1 so far, he's entertaining. I don't know that he knows there are 2 players in CT, but he's got a gravitational pull. Keycut makes his way forward, only to die, leaving Jame on site with the scout. As are taken out, the molly's up on short. He has time as well.
Renegades, yeah, they have catwalk. They can go to A, they can go to B, they can fake out. Avangar, they have the time to do both things. Gratisfaction, does he want to push further? That smoke really shuts down this mid play for Gratisfaction. If there was to be a player close, he would have a disadvantage pushing. His teammates will make their way to tunnels. Renegades cut noise. They are going to play against the clock here. It's going to go down to the wide. Gratisfaction, can he make the flick work? The control on the spray is not quite good enough, but he gets Buster down to 6. Buster with a race to the side. He's got position. He's got the crosshair placement, but Jacob gets the save with the Beagle. But now it's the 1 versus 2, and they're both coming from the tunnels. Surely he won't expect this.
Picks up the AK, focusing on the door, trying to reposition, but it's too late. Sanji, of course, coming in with the MP9. The hero AK is on Jacob. 3 players in B for Avangar. They seem to be ready. Kika looking to block in the smoke. This is a precarious situation. Looking to block. Is it going to work out? He's going to pull on the top of his head, but Kika somehow still gets all the frags down to the USP. And as Renegade stuck behind the smoke, Gratisfaction, Buster with the final bullet. part of it at least. Liaz still lurking. CT's trying to identify what's going on now. Was the barrel of his gun seen? I do wonder. That's a great shot from Liaz. Not too late to deliver, but he gets taken up. In the meantime, Renegades are creeping up towards the A-bomb site.
Yeah, the timing's not too bad, but James is a good position. Gets a tag down to one, Jacob. My God, James is ruthless. Finishes him off with a second follow-up shot, and Kika just as ruthless as well. Takes down JKS. It's all they can do to barely cross, and then they fall at the finish line. Azanal left alone. No teammates by the car. What can he possibly do? There's no time. There's no hope. Shut down and out by Avangar.
He'll take liberties with his peaks. Avangar 1 round away from the grand finals. James spots something, and he's not shy, is he? He's still not shy. And he still has rifle support for Kika. They could try to push him, but Kika, they're going to transfer! Liaz and Granite's faction left with almost nothing to fight with. They have a scout and a deagle.
Around Renegades as you'll look down to middle, and there's a tap. There's more to be had as he looks to finish Liaz. He's wounded. He can't get far. Can he survive? Looks like he gets a headshot on the way out, but he will burn, and Avangar will have themselves a grand final appearance here at the Berlin Major. Can you believe it? No one expected them to get there, but they have proved us all wrong.
A monstrous performance on Dust 2 from Avangar. 16 rounds from the last 18 rounds. They were not having any of it. After a back and forth from Mirage, multiple overtimes, individual performances from both.